How we doing? Welcome if you are new, which you probably are. Tonight we got a special treat. It is a beer crafted by monks. Well, at some point in history it was. I'm not even going to attempt to say this. Well, yes I will. Fran Canner. I've drank this brand before. Don't know how to frickin' say the name of it, but when you see, the picture was intriguing. They're normally unfiltered. As you can see, it's pretty hazy. I'm expecting a lot of sediment. In fact, I can see a lot of sediment at the bottom. I guess that's not a selling point for me. Could care less. But I like things with flavor. And these ones are different. They're different than a lot of other ones that I've had. And it's always a good change of pace. I bought these singly from the liquor store attached to the store I work at. And I'm never disappointed by these. I could not find the ABV for this on the bottle, but they're normally higher in the 6 point range. Maybe I'll put it in the description later on. This is brewed and bottled in Germany. Fantastic. Yeah, about a finger of head. Looks beautiful. Looks like a New England style IPA almost, but I doubt it's going to taste like it. Head is dissipating. That's what she said. Yeah, just did a long shift, almost a 10-hour shift today. Doesn't it suck when mistakes or work comes up at the end? Not much sediment at the bottom. I'm assuming it mostly got into the glass. Good smelling beer. I'm going to stop trying to describe what a beer smells like. But I do feel like I'm getting some kind of fruity notes coming off the top of that one. On the back it says Premium Hefe Wise Beer. Man, either I need to learn how to read or I need to learn how to pronunciate some stuff. Because oh my goshy. Now, this one doesn't have a story. I bought other bottles from like Total Wine and stuff that actually, talked about this is a recipe monks used to brew. I can't remember. Or a Catholic priest, actually. He looks like a monk, but I think these are priests. But without further ado, we're about 4 minutes into the video now. And the head has almost completely dissipated. You put it to the light. It looks like, delicious, in fact. This one, so I bought it on my break, and they sat out in my car. They were cold to begin with. This one is still cool, but it's probably the temperature it would be when you're, halfway through the glass, maybe even 3/4 of the way, depending on how quickly you drink. So it should be developed in flavor. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know what they're putting in it to give it this certain smell, but it could be a spice even, and not any fruit. But here we go. And I think it's a familiar. If you've ever had Leffy, it has like similar flavor profiles. Um, Leffy is more bitter than this. This is very smooth. This was delicious. It just went down super easy, but it didn't. It's not thin. It definitely is not thin, but it is smooth as a mug. I paid $169 a bottle for these. I'm really curious about the ABV right now. I would just from taste alone. It's not boozy, but I haven't eaten anything for a few hours, and I'm already feeling warm after a couple sips. So I would say it's above 6%. I may be wrong. Could be like 5.9. I got a pumpkin beer coming up next. That one is actually either 5.9 or just over 6. This beer is cool. It is nowhere near warm. I wonder what it would taste like ice cold. I have more, so I will know. But at 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 this temperature, it's fantastic. It's uber good. Like, highly recommend it. Let me put it back on here so y'all with a better vocabulary than I. Let me know in the comment section. Have you tried this brand before, or have you had this actual one? I don't think I've had this one before, but it could have just been in a different looking bottle because the ones I got from Total Wine had like the foil up top, and I think a few of them even had the corks with because they were like the pints with the little champagne wire on the top and whatnot. The first one is sometimes always the best one. And this one is definitely hitting it. I did a previous review on a few Oktoberfests, and that Oktoberfest was hitting, that first one. But by the last one, and I had 4, you know, it wasn't hitting the spot as much. But let's see. Head is almost completely dissipated. It looks like, but it still has, one very small one that seems like it's not going to go anywhere now. I think it's settled, and this is just what it is. It looks great. It's not leaving any lacing on the glass. I mean, it'll leave it like that, but it'll eventually, as you can see, there's nothing up here, down to here. So yep. So after this one, I will be putting up that pumpkin one. I believe it's called Atomic Pumpkin, and I was joking to myself because I talk to myself periodically as I was putting it in the freezer to chill quickly, that it sounded like, a weird move that you could spoof like a Dragon Ball Z thing, like Atomic Pumpkin is over 9,000. Impossible. So And you know, it's one of those no nonsense beers, I feel like. And that's what I really enjoy, are ones that are just they taste simple, and they don't try to do too much, and definitely don't do too little. But I think I'm gonna call this one, and I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in. I feel like right now this beer is a 3.8 out of 5. But you know, and mouthfeel, as I'm more than halfway done with it now, the taste does start to linger. At first, it just, it just goes on down. It is lingering pretty heavy now. So, might need a palate cleanser of some sort in between my Atomic Pumpkin. Thanks for watching another video. Sorry I didn't get to the point, but sometimes that is the point. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you on the next one.